What did you mean by the NHS is done if we carry on doing things the same way?
So as I said, we've had this massive growth in workforce. We've spent a lot of money already on technology. Every part of our system describes being overwhelmed with work, and you hear people talk about burnout and all of those sorts of things that are really being felt by people. But you stand back from it and you think we've had this massive investment, big growth in people seeing slightly more than we were pre-COVID. There's something going on there. First point, we have to lean into that and work that out and work our way through it. But we're also still largely working with a set of archetypes, organizational models, and systems that were built in 48. Some of them built 200 years ago. The way we run outpatients now has barely changed over, a few hundred years. In
Yeah.
reality, people live their lives differently now, but it's also very sequential. It's we'll do this bit, we'll communicate with this bit, they'll do this, then someone will come back. From the patient's point of view, there's an awful lot of repetition. And I think we're all intolerant of that more now because we don't live our other lives like that. So there's a bit of consumer change there that's necessary for us to lean into. It's also, it feels like it's set up for our convenience because we're putting people into queues that we can manage. And I just think that's fundamentally wrong. I think the customer, the patient, or the patient's families or advocates should have more choice in how all that works. I think then once we can get into that place and in a tech context, it is more about them owning their tech and us having access to it rather than us having spent a fortune on APRs and managing their care through it. And I think that's quite a big psychological shift. But
Yeah, yeah, no,
the
that makes
easiest,
sense.
and the thing we
And on
compare to all the time is banking and the way that banking is changing. This is more complicated and there's different, yeah, risks involved and stuff. But I think it is a better example of kind of get your head around how the patient will own all of this. They will then tell us, don't keep asking me that. I don't want to go through all these steps. I just want to go to there. I want to have a bit of an interaction to get us unlocked from that system that we've had for decades and longer.